Good afternoon, FYBSc student. Today we are going to discuss on the botany paper first, semester first, BO 111, choice based credit system, plant life and utilization. And from this paper, the chapter second is the algae. In last lecture, we already discussed about the classification of algae, then the different types of the characters of the algae, that is the features of the algae, then life cycle of the Spirogyra, then typical cell of the Spirogyra, filament of the Spirogyra, and reproduction of the Spirogyra, especially the vegetative reproduction and asexual reproduction. In this lecture, we are going to discuss on the sexual reproduction in algae, especially the Spirogyra. Justly I told you the Spirogyra is the algae which is freshwater algae and found in freshwater, that is ponds, ditches and lakes in the form of floating condition. And how they are reproduced by sexually. So today's lecture we are going to discuss on the sexual reproduction in the Spirogyra. So sexual reproduction, that is the Spirogyra sexually reproduce by the conjugation. That is, conjugation is nothing but the formation of the bridge in between the two cells, and this bridge helps for the migration of the content from one cell to the another. That is, this conjugation is nothing but the bridge formation, or the bridge is formed in the in between the opposite cells of the two different filaments, or bridge may form in between the adjacent cell of one and the same filament, and such bridge formation in between the two cells is known as the conjugation. So in the Spirogyra, the sexual reproduction which takes place in the Spirogyra, it is known as the conjugation type. So this conjugation, that is the reproduction which is known as the conjugation, or sexual reproduction which is known as the conjugation. This conjugation are of two types, that is scalariform conjugation, and the second one is the lateral conjugation. Scalariform means what? The conjugation which takes place, or bridge formation which takes place in between the two different cells of two different filaments. Means the two different cells of the two different filaments, means one cell from one filament and next cell from the next filament. In between the two filaments, when the bridge is formed, it is known as a scalariform conjugation. And what is the lateral conjugation? That is when the bridge formation, or the conjugation which takes place in between the adjacent cell of the one and the same filament, it is known as the lateral conjugation. That is when the conjugation which takes place in between the two different filaments of two different cells, or in between the two cells of two different filaments. Means, broadly speaking, when the conjugation or bridge formation takes place in between the two filaments is known as two cells of the two different filaments is known as the scalariform conjugation. And when bridge formation or conjugation which takes place in between the two cells of the one and the same filament, it is known as lateral conjugation. So we are going to discuss one by one. Scalariform conjugation. Pay attention here. This scalariform conjugation takes place by the three methods, or by the three stages. The first stage is the migration of the filament. That is, first stage is nothing but the migration of the filament. These are the two filaments. Pay attention here. This one is the filament, and this one is these are the two filaments. So first stage in the scalariform sexual reproduction or in the scalariform conjugation, the first stage is the migration of the filament. What happens here? That is the one filament which is remains passive, one filament which remains passive. Suppose these are the two filaments. So one filament remains passive and next filament, this next filament is migrate towards this filament at the time of the maturity or at the time of sexual reproduction. One filament remains passive, that is known as inactive filament. It remains as it is, it stands as it is. But second filament, it migrates towards the first filament. So this stagnant filament, this passive filament, inactive filament works as the female filament because it receives the gametes, male gamete. So it works as a inactive filament, it works as a female filament. And migratory filament, this migratory filament, it migrates from the other side. These migratory filaments works as a male filament because it gives the male gametes. So first stage is that the migration of the filament, and when these two filaments joins together, come close to one another, it have the pectose, that is mucilaginous substance in between these two filaments. So what happens? Due to these pectose or due to the mucilaginous material or sticky material, these two filaments of the Spirogyra, that is first and second, this is passive and this is active, these two filaments joins together by their wall. They remains or they joins to one another. As they joins to one another, they both the filaments or both the opposite cells. This one is the one cell, this one is the next cell of the filaments. This is the one cell of the passive filament, this is the one cell of the active filament. So both the filaments joins together, and as they joins together, then they simultaneously at the time of joining, they gives out the such type of the outgrowth to in between the two opposite cells of two different filaments. That is, no doubt, this scalariform conjugation takes place in between two opposite cells of two different filaments. This is the different filament, this is different filament, and it gives the outgrowth. Such outgrowth in the language of the botany, they are known as protrusion. So in between two neighboring cells, in between two opposite cells, the such type of the outgrowth, that is protrusion, is formed at the time of maturity, at the time of sexual reproduction. Pay attention here. In this way, such protrusion or outgrowth is formed, and laterally, due to the chemotactic movement, this wall breaks down, and as this wall breaks down, then there are the formation of the pathway is takes place, or tube formation is takes place in between the two opposite cells. Such type of the pathway is formed, such type of the passage is formed, such type of the tube is formed in between the two filament. This is the one filament, this is the next filament. In this way, there is the tube is formed, and such tube, due to the formation of the protrusion, when tube is formed, such tube is known as the conjugation tube, or it is known as the conjugation bridge. So such bridge is formed or conjugation tube is formed. So such tube is formed. So what happens simultaneously, there is the next stage is takes place. This next stage is nothing but the gamete formation stage, which is the second stage of the scalariform conjugation, sexual reproduction especially. So in scalariform conjugation, that is the second stage is the gamete formation stage. What happens here? That is, in between the two opposite cells of two different filaments, the cell contain of both the cells. Which type of the content are there? That is, it have the pyrenoid, then it have the ribbon shaped chloroplast, it have the centrally located nucleus, it have the cytoplasm, it have the pyrenoid bodies, and all contents of this nucleus. Pay attention here, nucleus is there at the center, then chloroplast is there, cytoplasm is there, pyrenoid body is there, cytoplasmic strand is there. So these all contents leave the space, or they leave the space from the cell wall. They are passes away from the cell wall. They shrinks in this way. So both the content of both the cells, they leave the space from the cell wall, and as they leave the space from the cell wall, they shrinks, and content of this one gets accumulated at the center in this way. As this filament is passive filament, as this filament is inactive filament, as this filament is female filament, so what happens? The content of this cell works as the male gamete, female gamete, and this content of this opposite filament, opposite cell of the opposite filament, next filament, they gets again accumulated, they get shrinks at the center, and the content of this one start to migrates from this breeze which is present here, this breeze or this breeze. From this breeze, the content gets migrated. When this shrinkage takes place, this shrinkage is nothing but the formation of the gametes. This one is the female gamete, this one is the male gamete. This one is the passive gamete, it receives something, so it is active gamete, it works as a male, it works as a female. So both the gametes which are morphologically similar, so in Spirogyra, scalariform conjugation or sexual reproduction, the gametes they are same in morphology, so they are known as isogamous type of reproduction. So this is the second stage, that is formation of the gamete. It works as a female gamete, it works as a male gamete. And then start to third stage. This third stage is nothing but when the passive filament is here, passive cell is here, so content of active cell migrates from these filaments and joins to these content, that is these gametes. So third stage is that gametic union takes place. This works as a female cell and it works as a male cell. So this male cell content migrates through this breeze, through this conjugation, and then what happens? That is the formation of the zygote takes place by the union of these gamete, by the union of this gamete with this gamete, the zygote is formed, no doubt it is diploid. And as there is the zygote is formed, it is the gametic union and formation of the zygote stage. This is the third stage. So formation of the zygote takes place. And when there is the unfavorable condition, these zygote again have the layers, or it creates the layer around it, and it remains as it is in the resting period as a zygote, and the female, that is male filament, entire male filament dies, it gets vanished due to the lack of cell content. There is no any cell content, so these male filament directly dies or directly degenerates or destroy, they dies. So this is the slide content of or slide of this union, that is this one is it works as a female filament, this works as a male filament, both filaments joins together, they gives out the protrusion joins to one another in between the two cells two opposite cells of two different filaments, and the common wall in between the two protrusion, they burst open, they opens and bridge is formed, and in this way content gets migrated from the male to the female, and here the number of such type of the zygote are forms. This is the last stage of this reproduction, that is zygote formation is takes place, and this empty cell, due to the lack of cell content, this empty filament gets dies, they gets degenerated. Okay, then second conjugation is the lateral conjugation. Just like I told you, the conjugation which is takes place in between the two different cells of two different filaments, it is known as scalariform conjugation. And what is lateral conjugation? The conjugation is takes place in between two adjacent cells, the cells which are present one and above, two adjacent cell of one and the same filament, it is known as the lateral conjugation. Pay attention here. These are the two neighboring cells. This is above, this is below, and when the bridge formation is takes place in between the two neighboring cells of one and the same filament, it is known as lateral conjugation. So, which type of the stages are there? That is, first stage is takes place, that is cell which is present below and above, both the cells at the time of maturity, at the time of reproduction. The cell contain or cell which is present near to one another, they gives out, they swells and they gives out the protrusion like this one. Pay attention here. And as protrusion which is develops near to the septum, near to the partition, near to the common wall in between the two cells, these protrusion, this outgrowth which is formed, pay attention, this outgrowth and this outgrowth, this outgrowth and this outgrowth, or this outgrowth of this cell and this outgrowth of this cell, they goes on increasing, they goes on develops, and as they develops, they leave the space from this common wall, they leave the space from this septum, and in this way there are the passages formed, there is the bridge is formed. So, such bridge is known as the conjugation bridge. What happens? And pay attention here again. That is, first of all, at the time of maturity, at the time of sexual reproduction, what happens? These filament, these cells of the one and the same filament, they gives out the outgrowth, and as they gives out the outgrowth, this outgrowth, that is protrusion, goes on increasing, and in this way such bridge is formed, and this bridge is nothing but the conjugation bridge. So, what happens? That is, in the next stage, simultaneously as like the scalariform conjugation, these cell contains, that is cytoplasm, pyrenoid, then nucleus, then cytoplasmic strand, then ribbon septa chloroplast, these all contain, leave the space from the cell, and they start to migrate from this bridge to the neighboring cell. Simultaneously, the cell contain of this cell, again they leave the space from the neighboring cell, and as they leave the space from the neighboring cell, pay attention here, same thing is happens here, they leave the space from the neighboring cell here. So, cell contain of this cell leave the space from the neighboring cell, or the cell, cell wall, they leave the space from the cell wall. Same thing is happens here, they leave the space from the cell wall, and they shrinks at the center, that is content of the cell of both the cells. And due to this shrinkage, the bridge due to this shrinkage and formation of the such type of the pathway, this formation of the conjugation, the content of this cell start to migrate, content of this cell, that is one cell to the next cell, they start to migrate from the male cell to the female cell, that is this cell works as a active cell and this cell works as a passive cell. So, this content of this cell start to migrate from above cell to the lower cell, and in this way in each cell or in the neighboring cell there are the formation of the zygote. First of all, these are the gametes, both the gametes unites, no doubt they are again isogamous. So, content of this cell that is gamete, male gamete migrate towards the female gamete, and there is the formation of the zygote is takes place. Same thing is happens here. The content of this cell, that is the gamete, which is known as the gamete. This male gamete migrate towards the female gamete and union is takes place. It is known as the migratory gametes unites, and there is the formation of the zygote is takes place. This zygote remains for long period as a resting period, and then they gives out they remains in the resting period, and they again covers by the layers, and they goes to the rest. Same thing is happens here. Lateral conjugation is of two types, that is the direct lateral conjugation and indirect lateral conjugation. Direct lateral conjugation means what? This is the figure of the direct lateral conjugation, this one. What happens? Both the cells of both neighboring cells of one and the same filament, there is the conjugation is takes place, which is known as lateral conjugation. And what is direct lateral conjugation is takes place, or what is direct lateral conjugation? The content of this cell, it works as a male. These contain, that is pyrenoid, ribbon shaped chloroplast, then cytoplasmic strand, cytoplasm, then nucleus. These all contain shrinks from the cell wall and they accumulates at the center. Same time, the such type of the accumulation shrinkage is takes place in the next cell, which is neighbor to the this cell or below to the this cell. So, there is the formation of the gamete. This works as a male gamete, this works as a female gamete. And simultaneously at the time of maturity, these cell which is present below, these cells start to swells. And as these cells start to swells, the size of these cells goes on increasing. And because of that, it exerts the pressure on the common wall, which is known as the septum. And it exerts the pressure on the common wall. Simultaneously, the content of the above cell, they exert the pressure on this common wall, and it forms a bridge or the pore which is present in between the two adjacent cells, which is formed enzymatically or chemotactically, and these contain migrates from this male cell to the female cell, and in this way there is the formation of the again zygote is takes place. So, this is the direct lateral conjugation, and just like I told you, this is indirect because the adjacent pathway, adjacent bridge is formed, which is known as the lateral conjugation, which is indirect lateral conjugation. Just like I told you, lateral conjugation takes place in between two adjacent cells of one and the same filament is known as the lateral conjugation, and the protrusion is formed. It results the growth of the lateral wall on either side of the cross wall of the participating or neighboring cells. With the growth of protrusion, cross wall also becomes stretched and finally the cross wall cannot keep the space with the growth of the protokinase loses its contact with the cell wall, and side link is formed between the two adjacent cells, through which the content of one cell migrates into the other. The adjacent cell content of cell shrinks and they leave the space from the cell wall, and the gametes migrates from the male cell to the other side known as the female cell, and finally the zygote is formed. Such the conjugation is of two types, that is direct and indirect lateral conjugation. Then one thing is that the germination of the zygospore or the zygote. Finally, that is when scalariform conjugation is takes place or the lateral conjugation is takes place, both the type of the sexual reproduction when takes place, at that time the gametic union is takes place, that is male gamete unites with the female gamete is takes place. It results into the formation of the zygote or zygospores, which develops three-layered thick wall and becomes resistant to cold and drought, and they goes to the resting period for the waiting for the next favorable condition, that is next season, that is rainy season, and male filament dies due to the lack of cell content. Such zygote sinks at the bottom of the pool or water resources whatever it available. Then germination of the zygospore, that is at the time of germination these zygospore or the zygote goes under cell division, that is this it goes under the meiotic division, and when the meiotic division is takes place, then such single cell or diploid nucleus, this diploid nucleus goes under meiotic division, and it forms a 4 haploid nuclei due to the meiotic division. And as it forms a 4 haploid nuclei, out of these 4 haploid nuclei, the 3 haploid nuclei they gets degenerated, they gets vanished, and as they gets degenerated, as they gets vanished, the only one nucleus becomes functional, and this nucleus is responsible for the formation of the such type of the filament. Means from one zygospore, from one zygote, such type of the one filament is formed. So in this way, in the next season, in the next rainy season, number of such type of the Spirogyra filament are forms which are the result of one filament is the result of the one zygospore. In this way, number of filaments in the form of cluster are formed in the next year after the resting period of the such zygospore. Both the filaments, both the gametes are morphologically same, but only there is the difference in between their working, their behavior. So they are the isogamous type, but they are works as a male gamete, and one opposite one is works as a female gamete, and there are the each filament is unisexually is formed. Then next point is the sex differentiation in the Spirogyra. Cells of the filament behaves as gametangia because entire content of the cell metamorphoses into the formation of the gametes. So the gametes produced are morphologically similar, which is known as the isogamous, and there is difference in their behavior. One of them is active, which is present in the male filament or the male cell in the scalariform conjugation, which is present in the male filament, male cell of the male filament, and the next one is the passive, which is present in the female filament of the female cell, or the neighboring cell of the female cell, neighboring content of the female cell in the lateral conjugation. Active gamete is used as a male, whereas passive works as a female. There is no identity, or there is both the gametes are the same, but their works or their behavior, that is when one of them is active, this active is works as a male and passive works as a female filament, or the gamete which is found in the male filament, it is known as the male gamete. The gamete which is found in the female filament, it is known as the female gamete, or the which is found in the passive filament, it is known as the female gamete. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay home, have a nice day.